All right. So what I wanted to share with you guys today is my do-it-all, kind of my go-to rifle, my main squeeze, whatever it is. The rifle I'm going to grab for any of my training, the rifle I do most of my training with, my classes with, something that I'm going to throw in a duffel bag, carry with me. This is going to be kind of my do-it-all. A little bit of a longer range, shorter range, anything. I've done CQB classes with this. I've done range carbine classes with this. I've done night vision classes with this gun. I really enjoy it, really like it, kind of have it set up. So this is my Knights 14.5 with a DCM lower. This is clearance safe. So again, Knights Armament SR15 Mod 2 upper with the Griffin Armament M4 SD2 suppressor. I did not have a local gun store that could provide me with a Knights can, nor do I have Knights money, so for the can anyway, I think that this is a great compromise. Provides excellent flash and sound suppression. With being easy to remove, it has the gate lock on it, so this comes and goes on my gun as I'm using it, kind of whether I'm running suppressed, unsuppressed, whatever. Works great. What's under it is the the Griffin Armament hammer comp. So the hammer comp's pin and welded on this. Dropped it off at a local gun store again and got that done. Not something I can do. So it was a huge pain to get that Knights 3-prong off of this. I actually had to cut it to get it off. So sorry, but that had to go because I wanted to pin and weld with this can that I already had. Again, got a good deal at this local gun store. Did a batch with that, so I got all my cans together. This went very well. Like I said, I had to cut the old one off, dropped it off, pin and weld, got it back in a few days, put it back together. Behind that, I've got a Scout Light, Surefire Scout. This is a dual fuel, but this is not like the Vampire Head or anything like that, which I might switch to. The Holosun laser I'm running right now does not have an illuminator. I did a night vision course and the CQB course, things like that, the portion of it. It did just fine. I had no problems with that, but the longer range course, when I did the 75-yard stuff, I had some trouble identifying targets. I needed an illuminator. It's one of the things that I'm working towards right now. I'm not really going to spend a ton of money on, or I don't spend a ton of money on stuff, try to find stuff on sale. So if I come across something nice, I might end up switching that out. But for right now, I had this, I had the Scout, put it together, works fine for now. Attached to a dual pressure switch here, runs the light and laser. This came with the tail cap that I have on this from one of the local cop shops that are in my area. Again, I like to buy a lot of my stuff local, find stuff on sale when I can here, but I wanted to find something that was local. I like to buy my stuff local, go to the local hardware store instead of, like a chain shop. Just kind of one of my things, keep my money to a local business. So I got a dual fuel or a dual pad pressure switch on here, the Scout and the LS 221 Holosun IR and green. Back at here on the grip, I went with an Arisaka metal grip. This was on sale for like 18 bucks. Primary Arms ran a sale, they had it. This does pretty well. I like the grip. I like that it has a little bit of knurling on it to get my hand around. Works just fine, but I might go with the BCM. I've had BCM. I have a BCM grip for this, and I kind of like the angle that it offers, so I might end up switching that back. Behind that, I have the Trijicon Credo 1-6. One thing that I really like about this is it comes with everything I need. So I wanted something that had covered turret caps. I throw this gun in a bag, so I wanted something that was covered, and the 1-6 had that. There was other options in this price range as far as what Vortex offers with their PST Gen 2s and things like that. I have a couple different options, or a couple different Trijicon products, so I really like Trijicon. I'm going to stick with them. Another thing that I really liked with this one was that it came with the throw lever. This has a throw lever. You don't have to buy one of the rings like Vortex options are. And the cool part is it screws right into the magnification adjustment, and it has multiple positions you can change that to. So you can unscrew the tab, screw it in a little further if you want to change where your throw lever sits at. I really like it on this side. Works great. Goes 1 to 6. This has a nice, kind of like an EOTech Donut of Death reticle. Works great. The illumination's good on it. I wouldn't consider it like daytime bright, but it has a nice reticle in it that's clearly visible during the day, and at night, even around the house, 6-7 illumination is plenty bright. Offers illumination on the ring as well as a dot in the middle. And under that, a couple drop adjustments for your BDC. Works fine for me. I've taken this optic out to about 400 yards, and it does just fine for me. That's mounted in a Geissele mount here. Again, found this at a local gun store. Works great. No complaints. Lockup solid. The return to zero on this is really nice. I've taken this optic off multiple times, changing my setup for different things and different stuff that I was trying out, magnifier, unity setups, different optics and scopes, and I always keep coming back to this 1 to 6 because it's lighter, and then some of my higher magnifications, 18 power options that I have, and when I put this back on and take it to the range, the return to zero is fantastic. It goes right back to where I want it. Minimal adjustment, if any, at all, to get this re-zeroed at 100. No problem there. Right behind that, I have Midwest Industries flip-up sights. I do have a Reptilia mount that goes on the top with an RMR. I found that sometimes when I'm throwing this in a bag, breaking it down, whatever, it puts the footprint for this rifle just a little bit bigger than what I want it to be to go in my bag. Traveling, carrying, whatever. I put this in with maybe my helmet, night vision, the can, my chest rig, things like that, spare mags and things. Everything's rumbling around in there. Didn't really like how that fit together, so I went back to just the optic with the 45 sights. This does have a fantastic 1 power, so I don't feel like I'm losing anything. A lot of people really like that top mount. I took it off, still have it, might put it back on eventually, don't know. The lower is a BCM, so I have a Knights with a BCM lower, whatever, eat your heart out. It was what the local gun store had. I am not spending $2,000 on a lower. I'm just not doing it for a gun. I'm okay with spending, this upper was on sale. The Knights Armament was on sale for about $1,600. It was a deal I couldn't pass up. Came with the bolt carrier group, which is the standard, just no sand cutter, no nothing special, just a standard bolt carrier, standard charging handle, the Knights single-sided charging handle, and the BCM lower came complete with the grip and the stock, which this gunfighter stock I really like, but the lockup's solid on it. There's no like play or anything in it, so I do have a CMC trigger in that as well. Some people don't really like those CMC stuff. Everybody, is a Geissele fanboy. That was just what was on sale at the time, and I bought it. So this gun, I've kind of tried to keep reasonable without skimping on going with anything Chinese or, optics-wise. It's really solid. I really love this gun. I've ran multiple classes with it, and it's done everything I needed to do. So this is probably what I'd consider my go-to, my, do-it-all, night vision, CQB, whatever. I can do 1 power, I can do, close range, I can do up to 400 yards comfortably with this gun. I know where my holds are, and even if I wanted to, I can run night vision if I wanted to. I've done classes with it, so let me know what you guys think about this setup here, what you guys think. Anything you would change, let me know. I love to hear feedback, so we're going to give this YouTube thing a try, and I figured I'd start off with what I think is probably my favorite gun and what I would grab. So let me know down in the comments. Thanks.